Greetings, everyone. So, I just finished Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief, first book of The Last Olympians. Basically, I wanted to read this because the TV show just came out, and I wanted to read the book first, but it was not good. I remember this came out, seeing it in Walmart anyway, around the same time as Harry Potter came out, so everybody probably compares this to Harry Potter, but it's not anywhere near Harry Potter quality, which is kind of what I expected back when it came out in Walmart, and I was like, this doesn't look good. And I never wanted to read it. So, I've got like 4 different series by Rick Riordan now, so there's one that's called, well, it's basically the same setting as this, but it's like the Roman gods instead of I think it's the same characters though. And the characters are not really good. They're just like so two-dimensional. Like Annabeth is like they're all like, there's this whole camp of like half-bloods, which are like demigods, or they're like half the gods had sex with the mortals and they had kids or whatever, and they send them on quests and they do stuff, and they go to this camp to train, which is like summer camp. And it's like, it's just so, I know this is a mid-grade book, but it's so childish and immature, and like they don't really flesh anything out or explain anything, and it's all just kind of just a joke. It was like Olympia is in the West now. It's been moved, so now it's in like New York City. You take an elevator to the 600th floor, which doesn't really exist, and it's like blah, and like if you want to go to the underworld, you got to go to like Los Angeles, and it's like, it's just dumb. It's like, there's one part where they go to hell or whatever, and then meet with Hades, and they take these bubbles that always return to the ocean, and they come up in the ocean, and it's like, his friends are there. He grabs one and he grabs the other, and there's a shark, and he's like, "Hey, shark, I'm in the ocean, guys, so you can't mess with me." And it's just like, what the fuck am I reading? It's like a child wrote this. It's so stupid, like neener neener noo noo, dumb shit, dude. But I guess a lot of people like to read this to their kids, but I don't know if maybe 1.5 stars, 2 stars, maybe I could give this. I mean, it's good enough they made a TV show about it, but, and it's like, how are you even gonna make this show? Because it's so corny and hokey, and like one of the characters is named Grover, and he's like a satyr, so he has hooves like a goat man, but he, like all of these people, they're like from mythology, like the harpies and the furies and things. They're like, he sees just people in the world, like old women usually, and then they just turn into the thing that he's like, oh, this one has a bunch of weird statues around the garden. I wonder if it's going to be Medusa. And he's hearing snakes. Like, yeah, it's Medusa. Fucking stupid shit. But like this satyr guy, he pretends to be human, and he has like, his hooves are inside these fake feet that are inside shoes. So he has like fake pants to cover up his wool legs, and he wears like a Rastafarian hat to cover up his fur. And it's just like, so like, it's doing through all this effort to explain like how he can have a friend in the real world that's actually a goat man and make it make sense, but it's like so dumb. And then one of the kids gives him like these Hermes shoes with wings on them, and he's like, he can't go in the air because Zeus is mad at him, and Zeus is the god of the air, so he gives them to the goat man because Zeus is not mad at the goat man, even though the goat man's helping him. Like, what? He can't fly in planes because Zeus will just kill him. And then the goat man is like wearing these shoes, which is not even on his real feet, and it's all awkward as fuck, and it's just dumb. Just the whole thing is just so dumb, for real. They out here raping everybody's kids. You are so dumb, for real. I guess I'll watch the TV show and see how they did it, because I'm kind of curious. But man, I don't even have a desire to read any more Rick Riordan now. So that kind of makes my reading chores easier. But man, that was a stinker.